The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under commanding General Yohana, presents the Big 5-0. The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown.
But I'm here to tell you one thing. Whatsoever rank you got, you better go out, man, and do the will of the Most High like it has never been done before, and see what's coming up. That's all you got.
The 50th Annual Lord's Passover, Saturday, April 20th at sundown. Shalom.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Officer Anawak, and I'm with Officer Barakia, and we are Israel School of Universal Practical Knowledge, coming out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. We've been bringing out this truth since 1969, and that truth is that the blacks, the so-called Native Americans, are the blacks, the Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans are the Israelites, and the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
Right, that's right.
And the topic that I'm gonna bring out today is I'm gonna break down John 3:16, and during this breakdown, I'm gonna show y'all that in John 3:16 that Christ really didn't die for everybody. God don't love everybody. Start off by give me that John 3:16.
Come. John 3:16. For God so loved the world.
Hold on. God loved the what?
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
While I'm going to this, give me that Psalms 90:2. When we hear the world in that John 3:16 and whosoever, we automatically assume that the Most High loves everybody. The Most High don't love everybody. And I'm about to sit here and prove that to y'all today through the scriptures. The Most High definitely does not love everybody. The word world is synonymous. Another word, world is worlds and earth, all of that. They're different things. Whosoever, if us three sitting in this room right now, and I said, whosoever pick up that chair can have it. I'm not talking to everybody outside. I'm talking to the people that's right here.
Right.
Got that?
Come.
Read.
Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever thou hast formed the earth and the world.
And the what?
And the world.
And the what?
And the world.
See, man, when you hear earth and world, a world could mean age, society. The earth is not the world. Make it clear. Read that again. The earth and the world is two different things.
Right. Before the mountains were brought forth, or even thou hast formed the earth and the world.
The what?
Earth and the world.
The what?
The earth and the world.
Letting you know right there's two different things. The earth and the world are two different things. The Most High is not talking about everybody, period.
Right.
While we right there, give me go ahead, finish that.
Finish that. Come. Even from everlasting to everlasting, thou art God.
That means that's forever. From everlasting to everlasting. That's forever. Most High has never, John 3:16 is never for everybody. It's for a world that the Most High had already chosen. While I'm explaining this to you a little more, give me that 1 John 2:15. Come. John 3:16 says, for the Most High so loved the world. What world was he talking about? What world was he talking about? It's real simple to me, man. You got to understand the scriptures to see where we're coming from here. You got to pick up the word and read it yourself and see that John 3:16 is not about everybody on earth.
So Isupk, so that scripture you just broke down said the earth and the world. So the earth and the world, that mean they ain't the same thing, huh?
That's right. The earth and the world is two different things. Exactly two different things. So when you read John 3:16, that the Most High so loved the world, he's not talking about the earth. He's not talking about everybody on this planet. He's talking about a specific world, and the word world means age or society. Read. Like I said, like I said, the word world means age or society. Is there a sea world? Is there a rap world? There's multiple worlds. I could be in a world of trouble.
Right.
So when you hear John 3:16, we're not talking about the whole world. God does not love everybody. Read.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world.
What?
Love not the world.
First of all, hold on. Wait a minute. In John 3:16, we just read that the Most High so loved the world. Read that again.
Love not the world.
Hold on. Read that one more time.
That's heavy. Love not the world.
The Most High, and we just read John 3:16 that it said the Most High so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You need to start reading this Bible precept upon precept to understand who is he talking about.
Right.
The Most High does not love everybody. Read that again.
1 John 2:15. Love not the world.
Love not the world, man. You understand? Love not the world. Which world is he talking about? The world that we're living, this world that we're living in now. This world that's where two men can get married. This world where brothers is killing brothers for no reason. Where cops not killing black people for no reason. And Native Americans, Indians for no reason. This is the world that the Most High hates. He's talking about it. Love not the world. Read.
Love not the world. Neither the things that are in the world.
Neither the things that are in the world. The homosexual marriages. The Christian church. And so many other things. You got to pay attention here. The Most High, you want to comment on this?
Yeah, man, that's so heavy because a lot of people that, that's in the world love the clothes.
Comment.
They love the diamonds, they love the jewelry, what they see on social media, man, especially this younger generation, man. And it's real heavy that it says don't love the world, man. But everybody love the things in this world. They love seeing other people fight on TV, you know what I'm saying? And it just blows my mind that people still try to get the things that they want in this world, knowing damn well that they can't.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But let's go back to the world. You ready?
Go ahead. Read that from the top.
Come. Love not the world.
Love not the world.
Neither the things that are in the world.
And neither the things that in this world. What are some of the things? He just broke down some of the things that most of us out here loving in this world.
Right.
The crime that we can do. Going to sell dope to get a nice car. Any of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Go ahead, read.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
That's heavy. If any man loves the world, the love of the Most High is not in him. So how can you now say after reading that scripture and equate it to John 3:16, man, that the Most High loves not love everybody.
Right.
Well, while I'm continuing on this, give me that Isaiah 45 and 17. If you follow along with us and read 1 John chapter 2, verse 15, the Most High, the scriptures are telling us, love not the world or the things that's in it. So you're trying to tell me that this holy book here, the Bible, is going to contradict itself? No, it's not that. It's just, man, that you don't understand John 3:16. True.
Come. Verily, thou art a God that hidest thyself, thyself, or God of Israel, the 17. Salaki. Isaiah 45 and 17. But Israel shall be saved.
Hold on. Who shall be saved?
But Israel shall be saved.
Say that again.
But Israel shall be saved.
Go ahead.
In the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
Hold on. When reading this John 3:16, it'll make you believe that the Most High, y'all will believe that the Most High loves everybody. We just read right here in Isaiah chapter 45:17 that Israel said, read that one more time.
Come. But Israel shall be saved.
Israel shall be saved. Go ahead.
In the Lord with everlasting salvation.
It will be saved with an everlasting salvation, salvation that's everlasting. So how can you equate John 3:16 to the Most High loving the whole world after reading the scriptures that I've read so far?
Right.
You want to chime in on any of this?
Come. This is another heavy precept that you bring out because they say in America on the back of the dollar bill, what does it say? It says that it's something about on the dollar bill say God be with us or something like that.
God we trust.
In God we trust. In the USA, they on the coins and the dollars, they really think God's really with them in this earth. You know what I'm saying? But God was never here, man. Who's gonna love this world, man? Like you said before, with all these gay marriages,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? People still wanna get these new things, these new cars. And Israel, it said a Pacific world, man. A Pacific city, man, that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that was living in, man.
Right.
You know, a lot of people don't understand that, man. They don't know who their real nationality is and where their culture comes from, man.
Bro.
Let me take it back from the top, sir.
Please.
But Israel shall be saved.
Israel shall be saved. How can we be fooled into thinking, any of us be fooled into thinking, man, that John 3:16 is saying that the Most High loves everybody. You don't love nobody that's not keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments.
Oh, no, brother. It's a lot of people cutting you off, sir. How can he love everybody if they killed him, man?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me and this brother hanging out every day. You know what I'm saying? And we in school, and everybody see how friendly we are to each other, and they want to job in, come and hang with us, and we say, no, only blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans can hang with this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They'll get jealous, man. They'll get jealous. They got jealous of the Most High, man. They hated on the Most High because he was saving his people with the law, statute, and commandments. You know what I'm saying? That's why they killed them, man. But let's go ahead.
And you think, that's good. That's good. That's heavy. You got to think about this. How can any of us think that John 3:16, that this book right here is talking about everybody, when Christ himself has already said that he is not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Mm-hmm. But let's get back to Isaiah 45:17. Read that one more time from the top.
Come. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded world without end.
What?
Confounded world without end.
What without end?
World without end.
Let's go back to the part where from Israel shall be saved.
Come. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Wait a minute. Now you know what world he was talking about when it said, "For God so loved the world" in John 3:16. So like here for a minute. Give me that John 3:16 real quick. Now you know exactly. Read that one more time from the top, if you would, while we do John 3:16.
Come. But Israel shall be saved in the world. Salaki. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
World without end. You want to chime in on the world that John 3:16 was just talking about? The world of Israel?
Come. Man. So they said he gave his only begotten son his sins. So like, go ahead and time in real quick, sir. So like,
Get that John 3:16 from me real quick.
let me hear that real quick.
John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world.
What?
For God so loved the world
Go ahead.
that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting salvation.
Look at that. That's how, after hearing what we've read, how can you believe that John 3:16 is talking about this age or this society? What the word world means. We just read in Isaiah 45:17 that the world that he was talking about in John 3:16 was Israel.
Right.
World without end,
Hold on.
which will not be ashamed. Read that again.
Time in real quick.
Time.
It says everlasting from John 16 and Isaiah 45:17. Everlasting salvation. So everlasting means it's never going to end.
Right.
You're going to always have salvation with your blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a heavy, man. So it just shows you, again, the Bible never contradicts itself, ever, man. So if it's said in the Old Testament, it's going to say it in the New Testament as well, man.
That's right.
But let me go ahead, sir. But Israel shall be saved.
Who?
But Israel shall be saved
Go ahead.
in the Lord with an everlasting salvation.
Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. This means it's forever. Go ahead.
Ye shall not be ashamed,
Won't be ashamed
nor confounded,
nor confounded.
world without end.
World without end. Now you know in John 3:16 what world this Bible is talking about. It's talking about the world of Israel. I want to get Acts chapter 2, verse 21.
Come.
This is read John 3:16 for me one more time, if you would.
John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world.
The Most High so loved the world of Israel. Go ahead.
That he gave his only begotten Son.
That he gave Christ life. Go ahead.
That whosoever believeth in him
That whosoever believeth in him
should not perish, but have everlasting life.
Give me that from the top one more time again.
Come concept. John chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world
Go ahead.
that he gave his only begotten Son.
If he gave his only begotten son, that in this same book states, this his only begotten son told him that he is not sent but to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. How can John 3:16 be talking about everybody else? That's Acts chapter 2, verse 21.
Come.
One more time, John 3:16.
Come concept. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish,
touched on this world stuff, and y'all seem like y'all got a little better understanding that he is talking about the world of Israel. But there's still some doubters out there because they keep saying whosoever. Whosoever sound like anybody. To most people, it sounds like anybody because they don't read no further than that. They don't look to see. They don't go precept upon precept.
Right.
Give me that Acts 2 and 21.
Come. And it shall come to pass
And this will happen.
that whosoever,
That who?
whosoever,
That who?
whosoever
Go ahead.
shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
Okay, so whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So y'all still thinking he's talking about everybody. Go ahead.
Acts 2 and 22. Ye men of Israel, ye men of Israel.
Give me that from the top one more time. They might have missed it.
Come. 21, sir.
Come.
And it shall come to pass that
And this will happen.
that whosoever,
That who?
that whosoever,
That who?
that whosoever
Go ahead, man.
shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
So whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. So right now you still thinking he's talking about anybody, right?
Right.
No, he is not. Continue reading that. And this will happen.
Ye men of Israel,
Ye men of Israel. Go ahead.
hear these words.
He is talking directly to the men of Israel. So now, give me that John 3:16 one more time.
Man, that's it, man. Talking about he only talking about a particular part of people, man. Them 12 tribes, man.
Right.
Only them 12 tribes, man. It don't say everybody. Because if it did, it would have said it. Why wouldn't it say it? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
One more time.
For God so loved the world.
The world of Israel.
For God so loved the world that he only gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
So the world, now that we know the world is the world of Israel. And we also know that whosoever is ye men of Israel who are hearing these words that are being taught. And we are sending these words back to the men of Israel, right? As we speak. So now you know who the world is, the world of Israel, and now you know who the whosoever is. Do you need to hear them one more time? Well, I just give you the scriptures. Isaiah 45 and 17, that tell you what world he's talking about. And Acts 2, 21 and 22 will tell you the whosoever that he's talking about. You want to chime in on this?
Yeah, that's another good point, man. It's so many different worlds, man. You know what I'm saying? If you go out of town, what you call that? You call that the New World country or something like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he says, the Sea World. You go to Hollywood, that's a famous world where people, promote stuff and everything. You know, you go Disney World, you know what I'm saying? It's so many different worlds that's in this earth, man, that you don't even know about, man. You go, it's in a whole nother world in the sea world, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how it's so deep in the sea that you can't even go down there, man. You know what I'm saying? But you bringing out some heavy scriptures, sir. Very heavy.
Give me that John 3:16 one more time.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son.
Go ahead.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
So you still believe that salvation is for everybody because of John 3:16. I think we've given you a clear understanding through the scriptures, not our own understanding, but through the scriptures that the Most High has given to us. And he says everything written aforetime was written for our learning. So now after reading, give me Isaiah 45 and 17 again.
Okay.
Just to clarify it one more time for you, that when you read in John 3:16, for God so loved the world got to recognize what world he's talking about. Right here in Detroit, in the suburbs, we got a place called Shoppers World. You know, he wasn't talking about the word world. Look it up in the dictionary. It means age or society. So let's see which age, society, or nation that he loved by reading these scriptures. You got that, Isaiah?
Come. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with an everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
Real quick, you see the world he was talking about there. The world of Israel that will be saved. I'm talking to you that Acts 20, Acts 2 and 21. Only the world of Israel shall be saved with an everlasting salvation. There's no way that you can get the Most High love everybody out of John 3:16 after reading Isaiah 45 and 17. There's no way.
Right.
You got that?
Come. I just want to time in real quick. You know, Christian churches love to bring out that scripture. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to they'll say that one little part. They'll preach about that whole part and break it down and get all hyped about and spirits all giddy up. Talking about, oh, God loves everybody. Hugging each other. Looking like a bunch of fags, man.
Right.
Even the brothers hugging each other, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand it, man. And it definitely makes sense now, man. And what I just got done reading, man, it says Israel should not be ashamed. A lot of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man, are ashamed today, man.
Right.
Because they label us African Americans, man. You know what I'm saying? When you see documents and show these images, man, on TV or when you was in class in school, they show Africa of these bald-headed little girls or boys with mud all in their faces, flies flying around them. Who want to be a part of that, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be a part of something like that. That's why a lot of people talk about, oh, I got this foreign this, man. I got this foreign, man. Man, foreign nothing, man. You came from the Most High, man, that had woolly hair, man. But I don't want to get too far, you know, of what this man's breaking down. But I just had to put that out there, man.
Come. I feel you, man. Oh, yeah. Acts chapter 2, verse 21.
Come. And it shall come to pass
And this will happen.
that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord,
Whosoever shall call on the name of the Most High. Let's see who this whosoever is.
shall be saved. Ye men of Israel,
He who?
ye men of Israel,
Of who?
ye men of Israel,
Go ahead.
hear these words.
Come on now, man. After hearing this, how can you think for a second that the Most High loves everybody?
Right,
The Most High loves the Israelites, man.
right,
And He gave His only begotten Son for the Israelites, man. He sent them to the Israelites, man.
right.
Come on now. I think I made it simple enough for you to understand. And with that, unless you have anything else to add to it.
I got a little second, sir. You know, he gave his only begotten son because he knew his people is stiff-necked and rebellious people, man.
Right.
Even today, man, you know how hard it is going to your slavery, man, and saying, like, hey, bro, can you at least pick up that trash that you just threw on the ground? He'll look at you like, man, what? Nah, man, you get it, man. Good luck, you feel me? He ain't about to pick up that piece of trash, man. He don't like to listen to another black man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I have to say about that, sir. You know what I'm saying?
Every point. With that said, we're going to wrap up this class. I'm going to turn the class over to Officer Rocky. Officer Rocky Ya. Rocky Ya. Barack Ya. Salakia. Brother Barack Ya.
Come.
I got another one.
Security announcements. We are the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule number 1. Salakia. Isupk, security announcement. We are the Isupk, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21 means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of the increase of the Lord give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering of priests. Not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocation. Passover. April 20th, 2019. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black. Boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. I want to make a courtesy announcement, courtesy salute to the teacher, Muslim, Shabbat, Muslim, Barak, Yahweh Bashim Yahashah Brakatah.
Yahweh Bashim Yahashah Brakatah.
That being said, Shalom.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues. Call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? With them the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain. Something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword with a